Right now in Arc Raiders, a lot of players are disappointed with the new power descender that has been added into the game, and that is totally understandable, as I was in the same boat as well when I didn't know how to use it properly. But this thing is actually very good for fighting against flying arc, and let me show you exactly what I mean by that. Let's go find ourselves a couple of different flying arc here. So here in the distance we have one of the most lethal flying arc, the vaporizers. Now, as you know, these things are actually pretty smart as well, because when you get on top of them with the snap hook, they will actually shake you off. They know when you're on top of them, which is super smart. But this is where the power descender comes in really handy, and I'm going to show you exactly why. Let's make our way over here to this vaporizer. Now, once you're on top, get your deadline down. Now you can make a safe descent with the power descender. And that's how good this new item actually is in Arc Raiders. I've been testing it out and it's really good. One thing that I actually have struggled with in this game is when I want to take out a flying arc such as the vaporizer, or even the new arc, the arc turbine or a rocketeer. A lot of times I will struggle with when I get on top of them like that, when I want to plant the deadline, is when I drop off, I either die from fall damage or I won't be able to zipline back onto the flying arc that I've just killed. Therefore, I will end up dying. Now, that's where the power descender comes in. It takes way less skill to snap hook onto him like that and take him out with a deadline, as you've just seen. I know a lot of people don't kill the flying arc like this because they have no way of getting down. But with that technique, super easy. See how easy it was to get down there? Now, let's go find some more flying arc so I can show you a little bit more on how good this actually is. So I've loaded into another game here. We're going to go look for a rocketeer. But one thing I want to say about the power descender is you have to think about what the devs are actually teasing in the future as well. So if you looked at some of the leak reports, I don't usually cover leaks on this channel because I tend to stay away from them, because I don't know if a leak is going to be true or not, if it's going to release this month, next month, or if it's going to release at all. But one of the leaks that has been rumored, and I think it actually kind of was confirmed by one of the devs, where they were talking about a massive flying UFO that would basically fly around the map and you can board it. And I was thinking, so if we can board this massive arc that flies around the map, how are we going to get back down from it? So I'm thinking that's where the power descender is going to be very handy. As you can see what I'm doing now, I'm taking on like smaller arc, as the vaporizer and the rocketeer will be classified as smaller compared to this massive like mothership UFO type arc that is coming into the game. So if you think about it, the power descender is actually a really good item. We just really haven't got to use it to its right capabilities. Now let's go find the rocketeer here and I can show you as well how good it is against the rocketeer getting down. Alright, so here we have one of the most feared arc in the game. Definitely before the vaporizer was added in, the rocketeer was up there. It was definitely one of the most feared arc in the game. Pure brutal to take down. Now, let's get a little bit closer here. And that's how easy it is to take down flying arc with the new power descender. Hello, where are you? Oh, hello.
I'm here. I got a present for you, man.
What have you got, man? That's a nice skin. Oh,
Thank you,
nice.
man.
I don't need any of this, man. I'm leaving tomorrow.
Yeah, me too. So I want to give some people some presents, you know?
Ah, thank you, man. Thank you. You're a good guy. Thank you. Give them to someone else, though. You can find someone else who's not leaving. Thank you, man. I see a lot of people have watched the Gaming Merchant's most recent video. Everyone's trying to give me their loot tonight. So not only is it absolutely lethal against flying arc, it's also really good against the likes of the Bastion. As you can see, you can get on top of them so easy. You just have to be a little bit quick when you're getting away. It's actually really good. I think with a little bit of practice, you will see how good this new item actually is. It's a ton of fun. I've been having so much fun when using it. I mean, it actually is one of the most funnest new items I think that we've got in a while. Now, obviously the snap hook is like one of the best items in the game, I think. But it's a ton of fun. As you can see, it's super easy to take down most arc. It's a ton of fun. Where's this little guy going to bring me? Let's see. He might bring me towards the extraction. Where's the closest one? This way. Lead me. Lead me. So as you've seen, it's also super easy to take down a Bastion with this new item, but also it is really handy when you're fighting the Queen or the Matriarch as well. If you want to get on top, plant them deadlines and take no damage when you're dropping off, the Power Descender comes in so clutch. I love that he countered me midair. That's why I love this game. It's why I love this game. Power Descender is also fantastic to use against the Queen or the Matriarch because when you drop off them, a lot of the time, unless you're low enough to ground or you're on a hillside, you will take full damage. So using the Power Descender, you easily get off from the top of these massive arc without taking any real damage. So you can easily drop off the top of them after planting your deadline or doing a lot of damage to their core, which is situated on the very top. It can definitely be done so much cleaner than that, but I know a lot of you are very skilled out there, so you'll definitely do it a lot cleaner than I just did. But you get my point. The Power Descender is actually really good for fighting a lot of flying arc and also larger arc in the game. It gives you a safety net to be able to get away or get down from certain heights that would usually cause you a lot of fall damage. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. Look at the absolute state we've left the Queen in. But you get my drift. It's Power Descender is really good when used right in Arc Raiders. I think if we ever do see this new arc that's supposedly coming into the game, this massive new flying arc that roams around the map, I think that the Power Descender is going to come in very handy. As I've actually shown from previous videos as well, you can actually get from any height in the game down to the very bottom without dying once you combine the Power Descender with the new item, the Crash Mat. You can get down from the highest point in the game, which is the Spaceport Tower. So overall, I think the Power Descender is actually a fantastic item. I think with a little bit of practice, you guys should see how good this new item actually is. Don't forget, it's also super easy to find the blueprint. If you have actually done the expedition, you can indeed find the blueprint on the Riventide's map. Make sure you hop in at night raid to get the double chance to be able to find it. I have found so many of the blueprints for this new item on the Riventide's map. Anyways guys, that is all for now. I have a little bit of grinding to do for today as I have just done the expedition, so I gotta go get all my benches leveled up, Scrappy leveled up. I have to go find all new blueprints and see if I can get somewhat back to where I was before I done the expedition. That is all for now guys. Stay safe out there and I will talk to you in the next one.